Hello, hello, hello. It's Gail here. Good evening. Welcome. It is the Ignite Show live. Here I am again, actually committing to do an Ignite Show every week at the moment, which is great because I had a bit of a hiatus for a while and didn't do any for ages. So here I am. And today, it's got a little beep there saying, that's telling me that I'm live on YouTube. So today I am talking about how to make a career, or not so much how to make a career, but how to get, or what, let me start again. What has Sonic the Hedgehog got to do with you getting your dream role? What has Sonic the Hedgehog got to do with you getting your dream role? And the reason I'm talking about that is because, so at the moment I am running a corporate session all on presenting with confidence. So I'm helping people find their confidence when it comes to doing this kind of thing, presenting and enhancing their presentation skills so they can do it with more impact and more confidence. And in one of our sessions yesterday, so one of the participants in the program, who shall remain nameless, dropped a little bombshell on me because it was session 5, and session 5 is the wrap-up session where we have a fairly open agenda. We design the agenda together at the start of the call, and I leave the agenda open for the participants to get whatever they want out of the session. So they can ask me a question, they can present their stuff again and get more feedback, or they can bring something up as a topic for discussion with the group. So anyway, as I'm building out the agenda, this person said to me, okay, I'd love to just hear more about your story because it's just so inspiring. And so I just want to hear more of it because I want you to inspire me. And so I'm like in the middle of this session thinking, oh, right, okay, so in 10 minutes, I need to be inspiring. What am I going to say? What am I going to talk about that's going to be inspiring? So anyway, once I got the rabbit out of the headlights, kind of once I got past that and just thought about, what should I say? What should I say at this point? I ended up just telling a bit of the story around, where, my journey, my career, some of the decisions that I made, getting to director, and then deciding to leave the corporate world behind and set up on my own, and some of the things that influenced that. Because the big thing for me that influenced that decision was really learning about and understanding, what am I passionate about? Where are my strengths? How do I do my best work? Where do I show up well? And ultimately, what gives me joy? And knowing my passion, knowing my purpose, and doing all of the work around that and being deeply curious about it really made the difference for me and helped me to figure out, this is the path and the journey that I want to go on, and it really influenced, what has happened for me and how I've got to this point. But it got me thinking about, so many of my clients will say to me things like, well, when we get deeply curious and we do work on values and purpose and vision and strengths and really get into, what are the things that really light you up? If we could really get into that and really understand that, what are the things that really light you up? And usually, we get to a point where we've got some clarity on that, but then often the conversation turns to, well, I know that, but I'm the breadwinner and this is what I need to do, because if I chose that path, I wouldn't earn any money, or I don't know how I would make a career out of that, or I wouldn't know where to start with that, or no one would take me seriously if I said that's what I was going to do. And so that's what got me thinking about Sonic the Hedgehog, because the thing is, one thing that I know for sure that I have learned on my journey and in kind of getting to where I am now is that everyone has an opinion. So whenever you decide that you're going to do something out of the ordinary, something a bit different, something that is not on the well-trodden path, especially if there's risk associated with that and you're going to go out on a limb and do something different, everyone usually has an opinion, and often the opinion is not sure about that. Like, so many people said to me when I was leaving my job, set up on my own, so many people said to me, "Gosh, that's brave." And I think that was actually code for, "Are you crazy? Like, what a stupid thing to do." But the thing is, like, if you really want to do something and you follow your passion and you find your joy and you stand in your strengths, I'm living proof that it is possible, that you can make things work and you can do the things that give you joy. So, but what if the thing that gives you joy is something totally off the wall, like, well, I love Sonic the Hedgehog. That's not me saying that, but let's say that was you. Say you were someone who loves Sonic the Hedgehog, and that's your life's dream and your life's work, and you just want to spend your time doing that. So then the obvious question then becomes, well, that's great, but what am I supposed to do? Like, how can I make a career out of that? What can I do with that? How can I take that forward? The other question, or the other thing that usually comes up with my clients as well, is, so I, I am where I am, and I'm a bit frustrated or fed up. I don't know. I'm not sure, what I want to do. I just know that this isn't it. And then, they really struggle to think, right, okay, well, what's within the realms of possibility? What could I do? And the other thing is, when our passions are focused around things like maths, economics, accounting, science, all the sort of, credible and professional pursuits that we could have in terms of career, then everyone is okay with that because, like, well, that's an obvious career path. So you end up in a situation often, or I quite often end up in a situation with my clients where they're like, well, yeah, well, that's great. I'd love to do that, but this is what pays the bills. That's where my joy and my heart is, but this is where I need to be because that's the career path I'm on. That's what pays the bills. It's the only thing that I know how to do that pays money. So what do you do? I'll look at my notes here. I've got some notes to the side of me here because this is a new thing that I started talking about. I was thinking about this. I had to write this down. So what if, let's go back to Sonic the Hedgehog. What if your passion in life, or the thing that you're good at, is nothing to do with maths or English or science or anything like that, but you are just really good at getting to the next level, or getting to the highest level possible in Sonic the Hedgehog? Then what? How can you make a career out of that? How can you then find your dream role? So you could abandon it, or you could say, do you know what? Let's run with this. Let's be curious about it, and let's dig into that and figure out what might be possible. Because when you open up to possibility, it's funny how things just suddenly become possible. Because if you really wanted to pursue that as a passion and really wanted to do that, there are things that you could do. You could create a blog, you could create a fan site. And if you were able to, create a following and build up an audience for that, you could potentially then start generating ad revenue, which could actually be very lucrative. You could work for the games manufacturer, Sega. There's lots of different roles you could do there. You could be a tester, a programmer, a designer. You could even take it to the next level and take what you love about Sonic the Hedgehog and develop your own game. Maybe you could do that on your own, or you could find someone that could help you. But this ultimately is about really getting deeply curious about, what are the things that I enjoy doing? What gives me joy? What am I passionate about? What do I want to spend my time doing? And finding and being open to the possibility of taking that forward and doing something with it, rather than shying away from it, and rather than just thinking, well, it's not a standard career path, therefore I'm just going to let it go. And the other thing is, for those people, because I have conversations with people all the time as well, who are like, oh, well, I just don't know what I would do if I didn't do this. The other story that I have is about Andy Murray. So Andy Murray, as you know, won Wimbledon. And, Andy Murray, I'm pretty sure, wasn't born with a racket in his hand. And so at some point, Andy Murray had to pick up a racket, have a bash with it, and see what happens. And actually found that he enjoyed it, was good at it, and was able to kind of, take that forward and do something with it. So the thing is, for those of you who don't have a Sonic the Hedgehog and don't have that passion clearly mapped out at the moment, my guidance for you is go out and try new things, be adventurous, be curious, pick up the racket, because who knows? Who knows what might be possible? And you could be the next Andy Murray for all we know, or you could be the next big games developer, or whatever your thing is, that could be possible for you. But one thing is for sure, if you don't take the chance, if you're not open to possibility, if you don't try, if you're not curious, if you don't follow your passion, then you will never achieve that dream. The only way you can achieve your dream, no, the only way you can achieve your dream is if you follow your passion and take steps, take action, take conscious action, and choose consciously, be a conscious choice about the steps that could potentially take you there. And if you want some help with that, go and check out Dreams Delivered. So that's one of the mini programs in the vault. It is available right now if you want to go and check that out. There's a little link in this post that you can do the little click thing on and go and have a little look, but that will help you. So if you're one of those people that feel like I was, feel like there is something more, feel like, gosh, is this it? There must be more. I am doing this, but it is not giving me joy. Therefore, what else might be possible? I encourage you to go and take a look at Dreams Delivered, because it will help you be curious about what your passion is, what gives you joy, and what your next steps and your plan might be to make that happen. So go and check that out. Let me know, because the thing is, if you are able to create your dream role and do the things that light you up and that you are passionate about, you will never work a day in your life. And that is what it is like in this seat right now, because I get to do something every day that fills me with joy, that I'm deeply passionate about, and I absolutely love spending time doing. And I'd love for you to find that for you as well. So if you want any help, if you're struggling with that, check out Dreams Delivered, or drop me a message if you'd like to have a little chat about how you could potentially figure that out for yourself and start taking steps towards it. Drop me a little message, let me know. So that is it for today. I hope you enjoy the Ignite show. If you're watching this on replay, #replay if you're watching in the vault, let me know what you think. Drop me a comment, and I will speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.